Okay. Uh, this will be like the first of many of my we're gonna call audio and video blogs. Since it's hard for me to write, write fluently, kind of stuff, and so I'm better off, That's why that's probably why I like to shoot videos, and I'm probably doing like audio blogs too. Use Audacity and use audio blogs and stuff like that, which I'm going to be posting up on my site. Some of you may have seen. See Finn's behind the scenes. Uh, it's going to be all things related to motion pictures behind the scenes. Be personal behind the scenes. It'll be uh, behind the scenes of anybody that will let me shoot them while they're making movies. Anybody, within, my radius. Uh, so I've been on Facebook. This is on my. This is gonna go on Facebook. It's gonna go on Twitter. It's gonna go on, whatever else I can put it on. And it's on my, of course, my website. And then also probably YouTube. Gonna really try to get lots of traffic, get people to come to my site. It's going to be a learning site, about learning about filmmaking and also publicity, for who they're making these movies. That's probably going to be that'll be the main thing, but I'll probably be doing more of like people sending their press releases and information about all things behind the scenes. You may have seen on my Facebook, at least, my new camera. I had a Canon XL. That was a standard definition, and of course things moved up to high definition. Besides shooting film, that's my first love. That's when I first started out filmmaking. I shot with film, Super 8, and studied filmmaking in high school. You can go to my blog not blog, but my website, and go to About Me, and that'll explain everything. But right now I'm going to show you. This will be my first vlog, and show you my new camera here. Okay, let's see. It is the Panasonic. Let me flip it around to the other side so you can see the name. Be very careful with it. And you can see Panasonic. If I hold it still enough. There you go. Let's try to get into the light there. There you go. Panasonic AVC cam. Okay. And that's my photo focus right there. I can do out external stuff like that. Makes things easier. And then my rods and the matte box here in front. This camera is the AGAC 160. It's a 1/3 inch sensor. I'll explain to you why I'm using the 1/3 inch camera as opposed to like the digital SRRs that are all out, all famous, and that's what the big marketers are marketing right now. And it's in a little bit, okay. But this is a 2/3 inch camera. It shoots digital. It goes onto cards, SD cards in the back. So there's no tape going through this particular one, which is good, which enables you to do certain things. I can do time lapse with this baby. I can do slow mo up to 60 frames. I can shoot 2 frames a second up to 60 frames a second. So under cranks and over crank. Under crank means you're shooting lower than 30 and 24 frames a second. Over crank means you're shooting higher than 24 and 30 frames a second. So over cranking means you're slowing down. Under cranking means you're speeding up. So because it's digital, it's able to do that. And of course it shoots 1080p. I can shoot 1080p or 1080i and 1080p 24 and 1080 P and I. Okay, so I means interlace and P means progressive. I generally shoot progressive, because it's more like film. Since I'm, a film snob. But since these cameras, since my Canon XL came out digital, then video became more of a viable source with better quality kind of stuff. So that's why I started to switch over to film. Because that's why I started to switch over to shooting kind of like call it video format. Kind of, so because you got the high quality kind of stuff, and film can be pretty expensive, or because you gotta shoot, you gotta buy a roll of film, you gotta have it developed, and which gets costly, but it looks, film looks good, it has the film look, and sorry that I was never able to afford too many film projects, but that's my French flag right there. Oops. You gotta keep that tight. You need the elements, tighten that up. Okay, so yeah, and so what else about this? Oh, it's got a nice lens on it and stuff like that. It's 22 times 22 times zoom, so zooms in pretty far, and it's got a nice wide angle on the other end kind of stuff. But like the big reason why shooting this and getting this camera as opposed to a digital SLR is the record times, basically. Before I probably get a digital SLR, I'd probably buy the Black Magic series of cameras, Black Magic cameras and stuff, because that's more cinematic. It's made more for making movies, even though you can make great movies with those digital SLRs. Okay, you shoot with those and you take it into like a program called like DaVinci Resolve and some of the other grading programs, and you can make get pretty good quality stuff out of them. But if I was shooting a feature type of film, I would have a digital SLR or one of the Blackmagic cameras, stuff like that. So if I was shooting something, I guess you would call it narrative, or a feature film, or a movie, regular movie kind of stuff, I'd probably use one of those. Which, yeah, I would probably use one of those because you could shoot raw, and but of course when you shoot this raw, it really takes up a lot of space and stuff like that. So I'm shooting behind the scenes. So this shooting behind the scenes, and I'll be shooting documentaries and stuff with that, little short docs and stuff like that. So I need something with running time. I'm going to be shooting hopefully a lot of stuff. So I need something with a good running time. So for like 32 gigs, I can get almost 3 hours on 32 gig cards. I have two of them back there, which makes 64, so it could be like about 6 hours. We'll call it 6 hours of video. Okay, and so like I said, I need a lot of, if I'm shooting, people behind the scenes, I'll be shooting pretty much all the time. Not all the time, but I'll be shooting a lot. Okay, and with the Blackmagic cameras and stuff like that, with the raw data, and you can shoot 1080p with those cameras and stuff like that, and some of the ProRes sort of things. But I like these cameras because they're more run and gun, particularly that. And so maybe later on, I'll get Blackmagic cameras to shoot the more feature like things, and I'll be able to shoot raw and have the space for it. Okay, so yeah, this is a good camera. You can you have the back up there. You can plug this into, and I can use, and I think I can use this. That's why I got this one too, because like I can get work with this camera. Okay, I think I can get work with more. There was a digital. Oh, is it digital? Digital camera. It's not running, is it? No. Okay. So I saw a red flash there. So that's why I picked this camera first. Okay, and I'll probably buy some of the other cameras later, but this one I picked first. Okay. So yeah, that'll be good for today. This particular video blog. I just want to introduce the camera. I have pictures down below of me holding the camera, and then I have on Facebook. It has like a album of me holding the camera. It's supposed to be publicity pictures and stuff like that. I'll be using those for business cards and publicity. So for all this kind of stuff. So yeah, that'll be my first blog. And vlog, V-L-O-G, vlog. And I'll see you next time. Bye.